Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Matt, and this is Barry Manilow Records. Today I'm going to talk to you because we've been talking about all these crooners and everything, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Barry Manilow and the relationship that I feel with him.
Last night I waved goodbye. Now it seems I'm back in the city where nothing is clear but thoughts of me holding you, bringing us near. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? Time in New England took me away to long rocky beaches, you by the bay. We started a story whose end must now wait. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this emptiness end? And when will I hold you again? Feel the change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel brave and daring. I feel my blood flow. I could bring out all the love that I had. You see, with you there, so earthly, so bad. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong
That was the song that started it all for me. I was 14 years old and I was living away from my family in Maine, in Scarborough, Maine. And I was a dishwasher at this restaurant called the Marshview. And I was just really starting to notice girls and all that kind of stuff. And I found my first girlfriend in a 17-year-old waitress at this restaurant. So we carried on and did stuff like kids do and all this kind of stuff. But when I left, that's when this song hit me, and it was the same era, it was the same time. It was called Weekend in New England, and I'm not sure what album it first came out in, but this is the album that I found it on, and it's still this album has got so many great songs on it, but you know, I really was new to romance and these feelings and things like that. I even have a picture disc of it. But I was new to all this. All this stuff was very new to me. So Anyway, so I kept listening to it, and I came back to Florida, and started, with girls and all this kind of stuff. And who would have thought that Barry Manilow could have gotten me through a lot of different relationship breakups and things like that? But he did. And I don't know why people bust on him. He's an incredible composer, arranger, writer. It's just, I don't know why people do it. I think maybe it's they're being obtuse and their thoughts that, when he finally came out and told everybody he was gay, it's kind of like when George Michael came out and said he was gay. People didn't abandon him because it was a different time. But anyway, that's my beginning with Barry Manilow, and I've been listening to him ever since. This album has got one of my favorite songs on it. It's called "All the Time," and I'm gonna put a clip on here about that song.
All the time I thought there's only me, crazy in a way that no one else could be. I would have given everything I own if someone would have said, "You're not alone." Time I thought that I was wrong, wanting to be me, but needing to belong. If I'd have just believed in all I had, if someone would have said, "You're not so bad." All the time, all the wasted time, all the years waiting for a sign to think I had it all the time.
Another album that I got. This is a gold stamp promo, but this is his "Here Comes the Night." Another great album. It's got ups and downs and things that are very romantic. He does a version on here of what's it called? "Memories" from Cats. What's playing in the background right now is this album here, Paradise Cafe, and this is really an incredible album. It's a period movie. It's called 2 a.m. Paradise Cafe, and it's got Sarah Vaughan on it and Mel Torme on it, Bill Mays. I mean, it's just it's really jazz. It's really a beautiful jazz album, and it's something. This is how Barry kept doing this. He kept coming out with period pieces and duets and things like that kept his work very relevant for decades and decades. And so I had a girlfriend, and her name was Juliana, and in high school, and this album came out, and of course I had to get it. But it's a great album too. It's a lot of fun, and it's kind of like what the album shows. What it is kind of 50s-ish kind of stuff. This was really a great album too. I love this album here. It's called One Voice, and this has got several really incredible songs on it. want to jump back to this album real quick because this has got a song on it that's called When October Goes, and it is such an incredible song. It's worth buying the album because it is so incredible. And I've not heard anything like that moves me as far as when you're talking about seasons and what it feels like to move from one season into another and what it does emotionally to you. So anyway, going back to One Voice, he does a couple of songs on here. One's called Two Ships, and Sunday Father is a really good one. Who's Been Sleeping in My Bed? One Voice obviously is a really good one, but Rain is another really strong song on this. So I really recommend this album too. So that's pretty much my Barry Manilow collection. I kind of I really felt the need to tell you guys about this. We're talking about crooners and stuff like this, where we're talking about Neil Diamond and all this kind of stuff. And look, I mean, say what you will, but at this time, Johnny Mathis was well on his way out, and you had people like very few people. Sinatra was still going, obviously, but that was a different era for us. And then we have somebody like Barry Manilow who comes in there and kind of shticky. He does some stuff like Copacabana and stuff like that. That's just kind of tongue in cheek. But the reality is this guy he's not dead. He's an incredible songwriter, and he can really relay his music and make it very relatable, but also very emotional, and can touch you at certain times and certain places in your life and in your relationships. So anyway, that's my video, and I hope to see you guys back here real soon. I'll talk to you soon. All my best.